Yo, are you ready for a 3-moon Astro-Weather week? September 23rd, 24th, 25th, and 26th. Gemini, Cancer, Leo moon. Happy Libra season. Pew. Grand Rising, good people. It's Eric Taylor, BigEAstro, back with another Astro-Weather weekly report for you, my lovely audience. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you for watching. We're going to focus more on just how the energies are going to affect you. You know the world's crazy. You know it's warring and sexing and gossiping and all that stuff. It doesn't matter. You've got to focus on you. It's Libra season, the South Node's in Libra, conjunct the Sun, self-love. We still got the Gemini moon, conjunct Jupiter today. We're looking at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern at 17 degrees. It'll finish up at around 23 degrees East Coast, 24 on the West Coast. But Jupiter's at, I believe, 21, so we're going to have that conjunction. That's going to be nice. We'll talk about it when we get to the chart. But yeah, hope you guys had a great weekend. The fall equinox yesterday started Libra season. So of course, a couple announcements. The Libra birth chart sale from now until October 22nd. Okay, we're talking about Libra sun, moon, and risings. A custom video summary, mini movie of your life, 40 to 50 minutes with transit recordings, videos of your planetary placements, normally $300, only $275. But Libra, you also get a free mini, your choice, love or hater chart reading. You can keep it or you can gift it to someone, but that comes with it. So it's a great offer. That's worth $53 right there, plus 25 of the discount. Big sales. And the other option, and remember, this is natal birth chart, solar return, or secondary progression, your choice. So if you've already done a natal, you may want to look at what's going on this year of life. That's the solar return. You may want to see how you've progressed, baby, how you're dancing now on the globe. It could be Scorpio, Sagittarius, OG Capricorn. You don't know, but the moon does switch every 2.5 years in a progress chart, every 2.5 days in the natal birth chart. Capiche? Or the 65-minute live chart reading over Zoom. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my Zoom or Zoom. Normally $200, only $175. Plus, you get a free, and you get live Q&A, the recording, videos of your planetary placements. Plus, you get a free transit reading, audio transit reading, which you can also gift. But you know, it may be great for you to learn about all the current and future transits to your natal birth chart, or we can do it with the solar or secondary progression. But that's worth, I believe, $44, and that's free. All right, so Eric at BigEAstrology.com. Coffee Talk this Sunday, September 29th. We are looking at the Libra solar eclipse on October 2nd. I'm going to get you all good and ready, okay? And we'll look at where Libra is in each one of your individual houses if you come live, okay? So you really know how to work with this eclipse energy. You're already feeling it. And by the way, I was, unfortunately, Astrology good, I was right with my Pisces lunar eclipse prediction where I said that there could be some extreme flooding, and there was in a farmland, I believe in all parts of Europe, but mainly I think it was Poland and some other areas. So yeah, somebody had pointed it out. I forgot, but sometimes I got to give myself some kudos and props. But it's just really reading the energy, you know what I mean? And so, yes, I'm a very gifted astrologer, but at the same time, I got to give you the downloads, the intuition, and the truth. So that's what you get from BigEAstrology, Eric Taylor, knowledge is love, you know what I mean? So when I know, I'm going to let you know. You know? And don't worry about this asteroid with the 2 moons and September 29th, come to Coffee Talk. People, oh, what's happening September 26th? Listen, we just have a lot of energies, like yesterday and today, Venus square Pluto. So just watch out for any disagreements, paranoias, jealousies, arguments in relationships, things with transforming finances. Yes, they're making moves to get us all digital and no more fiat cash currency. It is what it is. But you've got to find ways that you can move forward in the future that you are protected with your food and finances and relationships. And a lot of that is, setting the positive intentions, but also vibrating from your heart chakra and being your true authentic self, spiritual discipline. Let's get to the chart. We got a Gemini, then a Cancer, and Thursday afternoon, evening, wrap up with the Leo moon. Astro-Weather Weekly Report. Eric Taylor, BigEAstro. Oh, shout out to Missy's Mysteries. Amazing meeting some amazing people that I hope are watching. Live astrology readings. It was a pleasure and an honor. And I'll be sending out a lot of audios to people today that I met. Just amazing people. And it was cool because I also did, it wasn't just the ladies. I also did a reading for a man, all right? My good brother, I don't want to say his name private, but, he's got a son that's a decent athlete, so I wish him all the best. But yeah, Eric Taylor, BigEAstro, Astro Weather Week. Pew. All right, Monday, oh, whoa, well, let's locate that moon, baby, the Gemini moon. You emotionally are going to want to communicate, and you're going to want to share your wisdom, beliefs, and philosophies. That's a conjunction Jupiter, right? So that'll be kind of around 6 p.m. Eastern. You'll feel that conjunction exact, okay? Like I said, it'll finish up 23 degrees on the East Coast, 24 on the West Coast. But definitely the Gemini moon, and then tomorrow around 12 noon, it will go into Cancer, the crab, where it's at home, extremely emotional and sensitive. And then we'll talk about it as it gets to conjuncting Mars, probably early Wednesday morning. Okay, so yeah, this Gemini moon is also coming off the square to Saturn as you were sleeping. And waking up early this morning. We're still dealing with the Mars in Cancer. That's going to be forever, ever. And it is kind of squaring the Lilith. Okay, we still got the Libra South node going on, but there's Gemini. So this is the last day of Venus in Libra, and it goes into Scorpio, I believe, tomorrow early. But you're feeling that squaring to Pluto in Capricorn. So, this can show a lot of transformation in the arts, culture, entertainment business. Everybody stepping down, right? Your boy goes to jail, everybody's stepping down, from all over the world, record labels. And it is kind of fascinating, why? What's happening? What do they know? What are they afraid of, right? Venus square Pluto, there's a lot of stuff around the SEX, relationships and money. Funny, dirty money, honey bunny. So, that's where you're going to have this Mars squaring the Lilith. So there should be some interesting news today, definitely. And you also have the trine, though, with the moon and Jupiter, and this moon will... you won't feel it get into that energy. Well, maybe a little bit trining. Let's see. Oh no, squaring. Yes, you will feel it squaring the Mercury. And I'm sorry, the Lilith back in Virgo. So you're going to feel those squares where the moon was squaring Lilith and Virgo, and then we'll finish up squaring in the Jupiter with Mercury. In terms of the trine to Juno, yeah, you're going to feel that as well today, okay? And the Libra sun just got in there, but the Lilith will go back to Libra. Obviously, Venus, it's already entered. That's what I thought. So, that happened really early this morning. So you still may feel some of that Venus square Pluto energy, but now that it's in Scorpio, Venus is going to be very focused on red and black, emotional mood music. If you're releasing music or anything artistic you're producing, creating, about soul merging, deep intimacy. And this will get people into the love and appreciation of manifesting, empathic energies, the occult knowledge, astrology, tarot, UFO. And occult just means hidden, you guys. there's very big differences when you hear people talk about like the Freemasons and secret societies compared to you talking about astrology, human design, the metaphysics, tarot, numerology, gematria. Okay, so please understand there are separations. Don't put everybody on the same batch. You know, we do the astrology for good, to it's the remembrance of your soul to map your life to help you become a Jedi and use this energies for good. You can't help if some people use these energies for bad because, hey, some people use religion for bad. Not all religion is bad, but there's many people who use it to control, oppress, manipulate. Okay, so you just have to have spiritual discernment. But with the moon in Gemini on a Monday, you're going to communicate. You see Saturn now, it's moved down to 14 degrees retrograde. The Neptune at 28, it's going to get to 27 and not too long. And the nodes are about to shift and get down to, you know, in a few weeks, get down to 5 degrees. So definitely watch this Libra sun in the next 5-6 days, as it's going to oppose the Libra South node and be conjunct the Aries North node and conjunct the Libra South node. So things can be definitely coming up from the past that make you realize you've got to initiate, be brave and courageous, and move forward. And sometimes you got to do it in business partnerships, relationships, as the individual. Be assertive and aggressive, you know. Uranus is still retrograde. We're still dealing with this Chiron, Neptune, Pluto, Saturn, all retrograde. But the moon conjunct Jupiter in Gemini, it can, you know, emotionally make you expand your gossiping too. But just be curious and inquisitive. This is a great time to start your blog, your podcast, write your book. Go for it, all right? Have a great Monday. Let's get to, oh my gosh, and you know, it was a great weekend in Missy's. September 21st was the 3rd anniversary of my mother passing, and I felt her energy all day when I was doing the astrology readings, and it was just beautiful. So,
I spit rhymes for 2111.
R.I.P. Mom. Love you. And you know I miss you every day.
I spit rhymes for 21.
Eric Taylor, BigEAstro. Let's get to Tuesday. Think about a Tuesday, the day of Mars, September 24th. And I'm recording a great podcast today with Lisa Brady, Galactic Astrologer. That should be out Tuesday or Wednesday, breaking down this Libra solar eclipse. All right, and just talking about the energy in general. All right, Eric Taylor, BigEAstro. Astro-Weather. All right, it's Mars Day. Do you feel like a Martian? Like an alien on this planet? With asteroids coming and energy shifting. Listen, we get the electromagnetic blast, X-class, M-class solar flares. We are already in the 5th dimension, and all these different energies are really just pushing us to activate different levels of our DNA to bring in our superhero capabilities and energies. But you've got to want it, claim it, and manifest it and believe it. And so, like I said, 12 o'clock noon Eastern, Tuesday the 24th, and what? It came in right before 12 noon, Cancer. Moon in Cancer, so it will get conjunct this Mars more so as you're sleeping tonight and going into tomorrow morning. So it's going to finish up at around 6 degrees on the East Coast, 7 on the West Coast. So I would say about 8 a.m., around a little bit before 8 a.m. Eastern, it'll have the exact conjunction. So you'll feel it as you're waking up tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. on the West Coast, the moon conjunct Mars, okay? So Tuesday, though, you know, moon in Cancer, and as it moves closer, you know, it will, as the day goes out, you'll start to feel the conjunction because you only need to feel it within 10 degrees. So we've got that going in Cancer. And yeah, we'll get to the point where it does sextile the Lilith. Now, this Mercury is now, remember I told you, you're going to start to feel it, trining Uranus and Pluto. So this could be really positive about things that are being analyzed and assessed around nutrition, health, the financial markets, right? You've got a big announcement coming out this Friday about our financial status and interest rates and all that. So look for that news drop on Friday. But you're going to see that this is where you have a good energy to support you about creating things in the physical realm, right? Your own systems, your own, getting Opus Clips, OpenAI, ChatGPT, all this stuff to help you to create wealth in the physical reality, okay? When you got Mercury, you're also going to get some information and insights about structures and systems that can also, guide you and help you. Look at the Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus houses. Obviously, this moon is coming in squaring the sun on Tuesday. So, when you got the Cancer moon squaring the Libra sun, this is where we can see some emotions around finances, relationships, partnerships. You can be kind of feeling indifferent, like you're not being valued, you're not being respected. And when you throw in that energy of the Mars, there can be some, arguments, intense emotions, especially as Tuesday plays out. Just try to stay positive. The Cancer moon eventually will trine Saturn and Neptune. Nothing, actually, no, it's already trining Venus. So that's nice Tuesday morning. Moon trine Venus is where you're going to be in the flow if you're painting, creating, writing songs, poetry, even your food and fashion. Definitely a good day to purge and detox. Start off with the hot lemon water, right? And I would definitely get your crystals, maybe a Tuesday morning steam sauna, bath, something like that. But definitely drink the hot lemon water, essential oils, maybe a pinch of cayenne pepper, things like that. But, this is where we can create beautiful paintings, music, poetry, writing, okay? But you can also focus on your health, definitely a great time for that. Because when you have Venus and the moon, you definitely don't want to eat stuff that's going to help you retain water or feel bloated. So definitely consider a little bit of a detox, especially Cancer sun signs, right? This is the 2.5 days, Tuesday and Wednesday, intermittent fasting, juicing, the cayenne pepper, organic maple syrup, distilled water, lemon juice fast, really good. Even if you just did it for 2-3 days, although that third, fourth day is when you really start to feel the transformation and stuff just drop out of you. But yeah, this could be a good time for detoxing, especially for Cancer sun signs. There's a lot about wanting the emotional truth, and you're going to be very like this deep inner knowing, empathic energy. You're going to feel energies, the moon trining this Venus. So should be really nice and good relationships for the females in your life, whether you're a man or a woman, in terms of how you're connecting with them. Good time for deep, intimate talks, stuff like that. The Cancer moon will oppose Ceres goddess of harvest. So we also need to make sure we're watering. We're in the harvest season. West Coast, this could be a good time to plant some different fruits and veggies. This is the perfect time to end of September, whether you're in Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, California, the hotter weather. And definitely put in some cucumbers and stuff. Got to talk to wifey about that. Saturn, Neptune doing their thing. Don't ever forget the spiritual discipline. Tuesday's the day of Mars. Run your errands, be busy. The moon being in its home sign. But definitely look at the North Node. You're going to see the moon squaring the Aries North Node. So you could feel emotionally sensitive about people telling you, oh, do it yourself, be independent, Aries North Node. You may feel hesitant about being brave and courageous, but push through that. Remember, squares are opportunities for growth. So push through that and just go for it on Tuesday, okay? And listen, time's running out for this Aries North Node. We're about to switch the nodes after January 11th. So October 17th is the Aries full moon, but it's not an eclipse because it's like at 24 degrees and the nodes will be at like 6 or 5 degrees. So probably 5 degrees at that point, I believe. So, it's not, I don't even know if they consider it a partial, but we're wrapping up eclipse season and October 2nd is a big one. The Aries full moon will be a big one on October 17th. So, I may even talk about that on a coffee talk, but I'll definitely do a video for that one as well. The solar eclipse, that'll be with Lisa Brady. All right, so enjoy your Tuesday. Let's get to Wednesday for the astro weather. Still rocking with this Cancer moon, and it should be about around 13 degrees on Wednesday, the day of Mercury, right, which is still rocking in Virgo. Mercury's rocking in Virgo, yo. Trining the Uranus. And so with those downloads, with Mercury's trining Uranus, you can really tap into when you're out in nature hugging trees. Ask the trees for wisdom and knowledge, insight, whatever question. Talk to your spirit guide ancestors. Don't feel weird about it. It's good to do, but also you get the Schumann resonance from the earth, hugging a tree, or your feet and hands in the soil or the grass. Even in the desert, I do it on the dry dirt in Arizona. Very important. All right. Goodbye Tuesday. Let's get ready for September 25th, Astro-Weather. Bye Tuesday. Pew. Wake up Wednesday, the day of Mercury. If you think about all my days that I've created, right? Make it happen Monday. It's hard on Monday. It's the moon day, so you got to push through and make it happen. Think about it Tuesday, the day on Mars. And I did this, I think, honestly, before I even knew the days with the planets. But you got to think before you react with Mars and be impulsive, assertive, and aggressive. Think about it Tuesday, the busiest day. Think about lifting your weights. Wednesday, wake up Wednesday, the day of Mercury, hump day. We got to wake up and do the emails, communicate, the lungs, deep breath work, right? Try it Thursday. Well, Jupiter expansion. Try expanding your knowledge, wisdom, beliefs, and philosophies. Try taking classes, investing, abundance, right? So it all lines up. And then forget about it Friday. Forget about the work week. It's the weekend. Romance, chocolate, date night, payday. Right? Forget about the stress of the week and just relax and breathe into it. It has some entertainment. Enjoy yourself. Right? Seek it Saturday. Spiritual discipline. Seek God's source, creator energy, and seek, all that you need to do on the weekend where you're seeking out adventures, experiences, but through the lens of responding to your abilities, discipline, karmic gifts, and your organization and structure. Saturn, right? Lift the weights too, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and then sleep on it Sunday. It's a day where you can feel really restored vitality so you can get back for the work week, but sleep on it Sunday. Sometimes people like to sleep in a little bit on Sunday morning. Maybe you go to church the later service, or you wake up and do your church at home in prayer. You should be doing church 7 days a week, okay? You don't need to go to a building. You need to go within and talk to God yourself. So that's my little spiel, my, sleep on it Sunday, make it happen Monday, all that stuff. So the Cancer moon, I was correct, 13 degrees. All right, so it's coming off the trine to Mars, right, 12 degrees. So to Wednesday, even early, this is 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 noon Eastern, you still can be feeling ouchy pouchies. So Wednesday morning, just be careful. There can be a lot of arguments in the family, in the home, getting these kids ready for school. Oof. Wednesday morning, I got to go in early for school. So yeah, just pay attention to that. The Jupiter is doing its thing now at 21 degrees. And it's going to be getting closer to squaring Neptune. Mercury is definitely still in Virgo, trining the Uranus and the Pluto. So this grand Earth trine, you're going to really feel it all week, okay? Even up to tomorrow, Thursday. But for Wednesday, September 25th, and we're out of the Virgo Libra cusp energy, cusp of beauty. Watch my videos. I got like 3-4 videos about that. So check it out. I talked about it on my live episode 248. I'll be recording 249 and 250 this week. and maybe 251 will come out this weekend, maybe Saturday, maybe next Saturday night, okay, before I go to Coffee Talk Sunday morning. So, and sign up for Coffee Talk, 2 hours, $20, Eric at BigEAstro.com. Cash App, $BigEAstro. PayPal as a friend, tailored to you, coaching@gmail.com. So, yeah, this Cancer moon, right? It's not longer squaring the South Node, but, you can see early in the morning we're squaring Lilith and squaring Juno. But it's past the trine of the Venus in Scorpio and the Libra sun moving along. So this Libra sun, is at the Gemini degree, also can be considered a Jupiter degree, the 3, but it's definitely the man, woman, child, Gemini, the twins, right? The kids, the youth, Mercury. So this is definitely the Libra deacon. We're definitely going to be feeling a focus on relationships. It's closer to the South Node. So people can be, not only people, places, and things can be coming up from your past that you may have to deal with, even paperwork, but also, wanting to restore. People may want to restore relationships, but at the same time, there can be situations where people are bringing up things from the past, okay? But you can go back and look at your past contracts and deals, or even things you've created to make aesthetically beautiful, redesigning things in the bedroom, just moving chairs around, this and that, right? I got to clean my chairs where I watch my football, okay? So the Cancer, so this Cancer moon is actually trining Saturn on Wednesday, right? Remember I told you Saturn in Pisces, 14 degrees. So you're going to really feel that between even 10 a.m. to about 4 p.m. You'll feel that trine really strong, Eastern. When the Cancer moon is trining Saturn in Pisces, it's definitely about spiritual discipline, but also being able to know that you can have the compassion, grace and mercy, empathy, self-love, and really see through some of the veils and some of the perceived restrictions sometimes, not just by the government, the media, society, that we put on ourselves, okay? So this is where we have to emotionally be mature and sensitive in terms of being in tune to our physical body, to our health, to, how we are keeping healthy boundaries in our life, how we are not allowing any energy vampires. Well, Wednesday's the day to write the letters or text messages to clear it out. Be like, hey, I don't appreciate when you talk to me like this. I'm going to have to say, we can't talk anymore if you're not going to respect my boundaries. Oh, I don't eat meat, but every time we hang out, you want to have a big greasy hamburger in front of me. Whatever it is, right? I'm just, giving you examples, but that's some stuff that we can discuss on Wednesday. All right. So, it's going to be a good day. I don't know. I think big rain could be coming up Tuesday through Thursday. Definitely, down in the south. And I don't know if there's more hurricanes or anything brewing. I haven't paid attention. But coming up that southeast, you could definitely see some wild stuff and more flooding. But people should be okay, especially on Wednesday. It's not like, like people, dying and stuff. And just prayers to all, we got to just pray for peace in the world. These exploding devices, it's so wrong on so many levels. And just, gosh. Spread love, people. Uranus and Taurus, that's going to go to 26 degrees soon. Okay, you see that it's at 27. And what you're going to start to notice is some things can be coming back up with the weather, the burning, things about the finances that, suddenly get revisited again, where we can get some insight on how to move forward in a better way, okay? Mercury trine Uranus trine Pluto, and you're dealing with the earth signs. That's everything into physical reality. So it is about our forests and nature and stuff like that, and these, parks and stuff like that. But it's also, like, how come we ain't got no female trees that bear fruit in our country? What's up with that? We need more of them, okay? In the national parks. But yeah, this Cancer moon. So it should finish up on Wednesday at about 19, 20 degrees. So as we awaken tomorrow, 12 noon, should be around 26 degrees. And maybe it'll be 27, 28 because I'm going to go to like 2 p.m. Eastern. All right, so let's rock out with Wednesday. Breathwork, journaling, writing. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Astro-Weather for Wednesday, September 25th. Pew. All right, think about it. Well, no, I'm sorry. Try it Thursday. Astro-Weather report. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Thursday, September 26th. Oh, I think that's, I believe, Will Smith's birthday, right? Some famous Libras. I know a lot of Libras. A lot of Libras in my life. And, Libras are really good people. Sometimes they can make you feel like, though, they are choosing other things or other people over you. They're always like weighing the scales of like, oh, can I hang out or can you hang out with me? And they're like, let me see what else I'm doing, It's hard because Libras really in their core, they're very nice people. They're great listeners, but sometimes they can make you feel like, they are too focused on self. It's a masculine air sign, Sometimes they can come off as a little selfish. But I find that they're unaware of that. They don't, because they're not intending to be that way. They're just so social and friendly with everybody, and they're trying to balance out their time, but at the same time, it's like, still maximizing Venus, their own pleasure, or what aesthetically is pleasing or beautiful for them. So just be mindful of that, Libras. That's how sometimes people can see you and perceive you. But Libras have taught me a lot of great lessons in my life, so I have a lot of respect for them. And so the sign after you learn lessons from. So Libra, you need to learn from the Scorpios in your life. So yeah, 27 degrees, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 Eastern. So 5, it'll finish up at around, 3. It'll finish up at around 2 degrees, Leo. Okay, and 3 degrees Leo on the West Coast. So yeah, Friday we'll have a Leo Virgo moon weekend. Okay, coming into Friday, but Thursday is going to finish up with that Leo moon. All right, so I would definitely say this Cancer moon Thursday is going to be kind of magical and spiritual, trining Neptune. All right, so, Thursday afternoon, East and West Coast, you're going to really feel this nice trine with the moon trining Neptune. So that's where, with your Thursday, you can see through any veils or deceptions, and you can spiritually tap in, like, you know what, I want to take advantage of Eric's Astro Life Transformational Program, or I want to do a business birth chart with Eric, or I want to do the moon tracking service where I learn about my chart and learn about my emotions, body health, and intuition by tracking the moon through a whole month. This is great for women with the menstrual cycle, but for anybody, right? It's your emotional mind, your body health and intuition, tu madre, the family you create. So this Cancer moon is also opposing Pluto. So that should be interesting Thursday, where we may be able to emotionally see through the veils and deceptions of the government, pharma, medicine, all that stuff. Okay, so, and just even spirits, entities. So, if you see something out of your side of your eye, you're not going crazy. The veil is so thin. You may see elementals, spirits from other dimensions. The ancestors are right here with you. They haven't gone anywhere, okay? So trust me when I say it, like, yo, it's wild. I've seen some things myself. So, um, the Libra sun moving along, and you're feeling this. I'm telling you, you're really feeling this. And over the weekend, the exact conjunction, um, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you're going to really feel the Libra South Node conjunct the sun. And there could definitely be some things that come up from the past um, that are going to be based upon you with others, whether it's, personal relationships or business relationships. And look at this, Thursday, September 26th, yes, Mercury dances into Libra. So as a collective with the Mercury conjunct the sun in the South Node, we are going to be very focused on communicating about how we want fairness, peace, and harmony in all aspects of our lives and relationships. So this is actually going to be a nice time, Thursday going forward through the weekend, where our soul and self-esteem, it's only going to be focused on harmony and peace, justice, fairness, and balance. You know what I mean? Which we need to really focus on as we get into October and throughout Libra season. The energies are going to be kind of interesting. You know what I mean? But this is really nice, for September 26th. And yeah, that Mars and Cancer doing its thing. Yeah. So Jupiter getting closer and closer. And now with the Venus Scorpio, and that doing its dance, we definitely want to focus on our financial and medical health. Because Venus, don't forget, it is still food. So this may be where you're like, I've got to find some, the healthiest seafood I could find. Things from deep in the ocean, then they don't have all the mercury and parasites. And I don't mean like the bottom dwellers don't ever eat the shrimp and lobster. No, that's not good. But I'm moving away from the fish myself, which is hard because I love salmon. But I had some yummy scallops my wife made not this past Sunday, but last Sunday for my birthday dinner. Ooh, God. Oh, y'all don't even know. I wish I could share my wife's cooking with some of y'all. If you come to Arizona, holla at us. But she's the best cook ever and the best wife ever. So enjoy Thursday as we get into this Leo moon. And remember, it's going to really be focusing on the heart. But this moon opposing Pluto and trining Neptune, Thursday, you will see through the smell test of the BS. Don't stress as they confess more of the crumbling and structures falling. We're balling. Yeah, entertainment industry is going through it right now, but it needs to be cleaned up, you guys. We gotta treat people, creatives, better. It shouldn't be like a 95-5 split where the labels get all the money and the artist gets nothing. Spotify should be ashamed. You guys should boycott Spotify. I'm sorry. What they do to the artists and stuff. I only have one song up there right now, but artists are probably going to be going direct to consumers, and that's easier if you got a big following. But, put your music on YouTube and just start hustling and grinding and develop your following. So Mars in Cancer, though, is now trining Saturn. So you're going to also feel that, okay? I would say through Thursday through Sunday, you're going to feel that. So Mars trine Saturn, hate to say it, but it could be good for like military and you're dealing with the boats and Navy and overseas. But Mars trine Saturn is where your emotional willpower can make you start through Thursday through Sunday, start your new spiritual practice and discipline. No more games, no more waiting. You've got this. This is Kundalini awakening energy. This is activations. This is spirit guides, ancestors being guided, manifesting with the right intentions. You're not a victim in the physical realm or the spiritual realm. So speak and say, like, I want my soul to travel out of my heart, third eye, and crown chakra. I do my, prayers and stuff every night with my boys, and I help guide them. And this is what's important. Take Mars Cancer, take the spiritual, emotional initiative, right? Healthy boundaries, compassion, empathy, but spiritual discipline. Increase it. You do 15 minutes a day, do 30. Do manifestations in the morning and at night, the Vails Thinner. Or 369, Nikola Tesla, 3 times in the morning, 6 times afternoon, 9 at night. Let's do it, people. All right. Astro-Weather Week, Monday the 23rd, Tuesday the 24th, Wednesday the 25th, and Thursday. Try it Thursday. Make sure you sign up for Coffee Talk. You don't want to miss it. And you can volunteer your chart the second hour. If you don't make it live, you can still pay the $20 and receive the information for the Libra solar eclipse coming up on October 2nd. And we're talking about it this Sunday, 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Pacific. Astro-Weather Week, BigEAstro. Pew. All right, so you see how the week went. Gemini, Cancer, Leo moon, ending up Thursday night around 3 degrees. So then, for the Friday, we're going to get into Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Leo, Virgo moon weekend. All right, so for you Geminis, Cancers, and Leos, when the moon comes back to your natal sun sign, reset the cells in your body, the chrysalis Christed oil, going down to the solar plexus and root chakra, and you can reactivate your cells. No drinking, no drugging, no sexing, no cursing. And I would try to water, juice, smoothie, fruit fast, purify and cleanse. Okay? So that's it. I got to get to my podcasts and work for my clients and all that good stuff. Libra birth chart sale. Email me directly to book it. Same with Coffee Talk. Eric@BigEAstrology.com. My BigEAstrology@gmail.com is still up and active and working. I wish you the best. It's going to be a beautiful week. And, you feel these shifts. Venus in Scorpio, Mercury, Libra. Some trines, some squares. The savoir-faire, spit it fair. Kind of like Ric Flair. Woo! You know how we do. Skills from Big E Complete are here for you. This is the presentation for clarification for the spiritual nation. I love you. Have a great one. Hope you enjoy the Astro-Weather Week. Eric Taylor, BigEAstrology. Happy birthday, Libras. It's Libra season. All right? Peace.